1,000 downloads. Like, motherfuckers is downloading this shit, reading this shit. They already knew this shit. We just catching up. Right? I'm just being real. That's why I say it comes a point in time. It comes a point in time when arguing with each other does us a disservice. When you got the real colonizer messing up everybody's lands, gentrifying everybody's neighborhoods, putting GMO in everybody's stores. While we too busy fighting with each other, these people, they plan is commencing. Are they still fighting with each other? Yeah, them niggas is still distracted. Hey, what they fighting about now? You know, Black American natives, you know what I'm saying? You know, the Pan-African, the Moors, Israel. Yeah, all them niggas is still beefing. They haven't figured out that they all the same people yet? Nope. Good. That means they haven't learned that strength is in numbers. We can continue doing what we doing. Everybody be talking about Elon Musk is so rich. The melanated community is way richer than him by $2.8 trillion if we get our shit together. We become the 8th richest nation. If we add in our Latino brothers and sisters, our West Indian brothers and sisters, and our Native American brothers and sisters, we become an economic powerhouse that's in the top 5. Who's fucking with us? You make more than the colonizer. Uh-oh. Economics is how you get your freedom. Economics and unity is how you get your freedom. All wars are not won on the battlefield. All wars are not won on the battlefield. More wars are lost on the battlefield than won, believe it or not. You got to understand the game so you know how to play the game. And our people don't understand the game. The game is nationhood. The name of the game is nationhood. A nation. It takes a nation of people. It don't take one. It don't take two. It don't take a few. It take a nation of people. And you are a nation trapped inside of a colony that's called United States, which is the biggest reservation. You know what I'm saying? The ant and the grasshopper, yep. Said not lazy, pacified, and YT supremacy thrives on that pacification. Yeah. That has a lot to do with the sauce and the spells, but that cycle is over. Yeah, that cycle over with. That cycle over with. Yeah, it's the biggest amusement park. Facts. Child of the soul. Biggest amusement park. The world's a stage. Most of the people in history ain't even real. A lot of them. Man, look. These niggas been photoshopping pictures since the 1800s. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. For those who know. They've been photoshopping pictures since the 1800s. That is not Abraham Lincoln. That never was Abraham Lincoln. You can take that picture of Abraham Lincoln and make him black all you want to. That's still not Abraham Lincoln. Not at all. Not one bit. That's a nigga named Stephen Phelps, who was an actor. And his brother is something Phelps. He's also an actor, and he played Abraham Lincoln's wife in these pictures. So when you see pictures of so-called Abraham Lincoln and his wife, those are the Phelps brothers. That shit like that ain't even real. You also got a picture of so-called Abraham Lincoln when they got the body, I think of like James Adams or some shit. It's the body, and they took Stephen Phelps' head and put it on James Adams' body and talking about this is Abraham Lincoln at something Congress, and all that shit fake. You know what I'm saying? All that shit fake. And that's just one example of many people. You know what I'm saying? These folks sloppy, man. Yeah, they had Photoshop ability since the 1800s, yeah. And pay attention. These folk be sloppy out here with their work. You'll pull up a Nat Turner picture and they give you a Frederick Douglass picture named Nat Turner. You can do that too. A Nat Turner. You type in Nat Turner, Frederick Douglass will pop up. You be like, hold on, bro. Those who don't know what Frederick Douglass looked like in his younger years, they will believe that that's Nat Turner. Frederick Douglass. They use Frederick Douglass picture as a Nat Turner picture. Little stuff like that. They gave you your heroes. Most of them. 90% of them they gave you. Real shit. 90% they gave you these heroes. That's why a lot of their stories be conflicting when you break down their history and you be reading shit. You be like, hold on, bro. Like, people don't even know. Is it Frederick Douglass or Booker T. Washington? One of them. But there's pictures of them in Tartaria speaking. Like, real shit, you can pull up pictures. I think it's Booker T. Washington or Frederick Douglass, one of them. Them niggas is speaking on stage during the World Fair in Tartarian. Like, niggas got real pictures of that shit. I was like, bro, hold on. Yeah, New World for a reason. So, big game. Motion pictures. That goes for pictures. That goes for movies. That go for video games. That go for social media. That go for media. That go for Hollywood and TV shows. That go for rappers. That go for artists. That go for everything that you can think of that is considered media or medium. It's the most powerful propaganda weapon, right? The etymology of propaganda means a cardinal. A group of cardinals, like the Roman Empire Church. Nah, real shit. That's the etymology of propaganda. When you do the etymology of propaganda, it's going to say a group of cardinals of the Roman Catholic Church. Literally. That's the definition of propaganda. So when you know what you're reading, you know who controls shit, right? All roads lead to Rome. What's saying in Light Bear? Alright. I ain't got the Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars on here, but I'll re-download that. I'll re-download that for y'all. Yeah, the Roman Empire just renamed. Visual repetition. You're familiarized with symbols and ideas before you know what they are. Facts, Mika. Facts, facts. Hollywood got a huge part in telling the story, which is imaginary. Yep. Post-apocalyptic. Facts. Told us about San Francisco earthquake to cover up. Yeah. There's, man, I can't even say that on TikTok, but there's a genre of films that are actually real. SUNFF films, right? SUNFF films are actually real films. And people really be getting, yeah, that shit's real. That shit be going on for real. Some of y'all done watched them in real life. I ain't even gonna lie, like, some of these films that we done watch is some real shit. Like, we done watch some real shit on live screen. You be like, damn, boy, that shit look real than a motherfucker. Because that shit was real than a motherfucker. Like, real shit. For real. Man, that nigga be playing that role like he done did that before. It's because he probably have done that before. Most of your actors are agents. Right? Most of your actors are agents. Most of your rappers are agents. Most of just the entertainment business. A lot of these folks is agents. A lot of these folks is, man, look, I'm trying to tell you, boy, that shit is deeper than what people think it is. Eyes wide shut, and look. Like a soothing rain sound on YouTube really be an audio of meat frying. That's crazy. That's crazy. I never thought about that. Yeah, that's why they all hang around each other. Right? When people start to wake up to these, Diddy, Epstein, when they understand that there's a global ring of this shit, then we really cook it with grease. Because a lot of people just think it's some Hollywood shit. Hollywood is a puppet. Middleman, middleman for something bigger. You know what I'm saying? It's a global scale of this shit. But we ain't gonna go too deep with that. They all related. Just understand that. Right? They all related. Just understand that. Hell yeah, that's why they gang. Because they gang. They all related. 90% of your celebrities and entertainers are related. Everybody a cousin of a cousin of a cousin of a cousin of a cousin who auntie know a motherfucker who know a motherfucker who a cousin of another motherfucker who's inside of a secret society with a motherfucker. Like, yeah, it's some family shit. For real. A lot of presidents related. The artists is related. All these niggas is related. You know what I'm saying? If you catch somebody on TV, 9 times out of 10, they all related. White and black. You know what I'm saying? White and black. That's why folks be like, man, they just trying to bring a black man down. What about the YT people? What about both of them? And Tom Cruise. How y'all know that Diddy and Tom Cruise, I mean, not Tom Cruise, but Tom Hanks. How y'all know that Diddy and Tom Hanks ain't cousins or some shit? Y'all don't know. When you realize that race and colorism is a tool used so they can hide underneath it. So you'll think that everything's divided when in reality everything is intertwined. Right? They had to make you racist first for it to work. Man, you know, you're the black folk, you're the white folk, you know, they get Diddy, but what about the mother folk? They all in this shit together. They all related. They all related. They all be going to Big Mama house over there in Europe. I'm keeping it real. They all go to Big Mama house in Europe underground. My bad, I had to put the cherry on top. They underground. They be going to Big Mama house underground. You feel me? Yeah. So understand, you know, the truth is always stranger than fiction. That's why only certain people make it big. Yeah. Like when they show everybody LeBron James and his son that nepotism, they was literally showing you how the whole entertainment business is ran. For real. They always gonna show you. But a lot of people, it flies over a lot of people here. Let me roll up one more paper plane. Oh, let me cut my car on, warm it up in here. Must be cold up there. Yeah, nighttime. The nighttime started getting cold. That shit was like 80 degrees today. Now it's like 42 because it rained a little bit earlier. It said puff past my GA. You already know what it is over here. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Let's see how long we been on. Okay, we hit our 3-minute mark. Yeah, we about to get ready to wrap it up with this last paper plane. I was mad when I found out the WWE was fake. Yeah, a lot of us was mad, man. Don't feel bad. A lot of us thought wrestling was real for a minute. Hey, a lot of us thought wrestling was real for a minute. Hey, you know what's crazy? If you pay attention to the credits on a lot of shit, it'll have the same entertainment stamp. A lot of debates, basketball, football, a lot of them have the same entertainment stamp that wrestling have. And there's a lot of celebrities that then came out that, you know, hey, the basketball is basketball and football damn near like wrestling now, right? Like a lot of them that came out and I already told you, you know. Like, when I learned that sports was rigged, I ain't gonna lie, that shit broke my heart because I was a big sports person. I was like, damn, bro, sports rigged too. Shit. That shit broke my heart. But it makes sense why only certain people make it to the NBA. A lot of people don't know. Out of millions of young melanated men that hoop, I'm talking about better than Jordan and Kobe and shit, only 2% makes it to the college level. From the college level, only 1% makes it to the league. And that's just organic niggas from the neighborhood. The question is, who the fuck is these other people that's in the league then? That's what got me started thinking. I was like, okay, so if like 1% of real niggas from the hood make it, if you're lucky, who the hell is these other motherfuckers in the league and where do they come from? A lot of them niggas, daddies played in the league before a long time ago. Uncles done played in the league. You know, daddies might know somebody like the Ball family and them, you know, he pulled them strings for his son. You know what I'm saying? Like organization, secret society, all that shit real. That shit for real. Yeah, the ones that fit the script, facts. Up and that stand for entertainment. Facts. Hell no. Sports is all entertainment. They got a script like everybody else. For real, sports got a script like everybody else. That shit just like NBA 2K, My Player. It's crazy how they make video games based off of reality, right? NBA My Player. It's just like that. Everybody got a storyline. We've been in LeBron James' storyline since he came out of high school. We still in LeBron James' storyline, believe it or not. Everybody got a storyline. That shit crazy. Just a new version of a Coliseum. Facts. Same with GTA. Yeah, GTA is about behavioral modification. You know, the CIA document that we just read that said that media can also inhabit morals and attitudes and behavior. That's what GTA is for. It's just like that. And pay attention to, hey, for real, they always give you the truth. They give you sims. Sims means simulation. Inside of that simulation, it's the same shit you do in your simulation, all right? They gave you Monopoly, which literally tells you about the monopoly that's going on. They gave you the board game Life. right? They gave you for real, it's all in the video games. Call of Duty, right? Or Black Ops. You feel me? Storyline be the same storyline. It probably be the real storyline of what really went down. You understand me? Assassin's Creed. A lot of these video games is behavior modifications, and they tell you the truth in the storyline. I tell you, you get more truth in movies and video games than you would do on media, on, you know what I'm saying, on the news. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. It's more truth inside the video games and inside movies. And TV shows. If you can find TV shows like A Good Place, Lucifer, Supernatural, and shit like that, you can find movies like that and TV shows like that. Oh yeah, pay attention. Yeah. Hey, Assassin's Creed is definitely golden for gems, bro. Look, hey, Assassin's Creed is my favorite video game and the God of War. Listen, I never been a game head like that. The first time I encountered Assassin's Creed is when I moved up here to Kentucky, and I had got my first, like, I hate to say it like that, but when I got my first little white homeboy, whatever, I used to go there and, and we play the game and shit. Well, I'll watch him play the game because, I ain't no Call of Duty person, no shit like that. But I'll smoke and watch them play the game and laugh and shit. He popped in Assassin's Creed. Now, I'm already in the beginning stages of being woke and shit, right? I'm in my beginning stages, right? So I know certain shit, the 13 families and all that. So he pops in Assassin's Creed. These niggas start talking about Knights Templar and all that. I'm telling you, my head raised up and I looked at the game and I was like, what's the name of this game? Assassin's Creed, bro. This shit's pretty deep. Now, he's saying it's deep as in it's fun to play because, he's still on some sheep shit. So it's deep, like fun to play. I'm over here like, nigga, this is deep because this is what really the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy, hold on, man. And after that day, I shit you not, I bought me a damn PS4 and I downloaded all the Assassin's Creed and I binge played them motherfuckers. And then I got God of War and I binge played them shits. I was like, man, those are the type of games I fuck with right though. I like shit like that. I was like, hell yeah, nigga. How long Assassin's Creed been out? I looked up the first Assassin's Creed. I was like, damn, Assassin's Creed been out for a grip, nigga. I'm just now finding out about this shit. For real. I'm just now finding, damn, okay. Shit been out for a grip. I stumbled across Assassin's Creed with the Black Flag Freedom May Cry. Like real shit, that's the first one I started playing was Black Flag Freedom May Cry. Now for those who don't know about Assassin's Creed, Black Flag Freedom May Cry, if you can download that motherfucker, download it and play it. Because that got deep gems about so-called slavery that a lot of people don't know, right? It talks about the Moor pirates. It gets down in Creole history of the islands. It talks about the voodoo, the madams. It talks about all this type of shit. You are supposed to free a lot of people. So you will go and pirate these ships, free people. They become your crew. And you just set seafaring people, right? And you just go and set people free. From island to island, from coast to coast, and you end up in Florida eventually, if I'm not mistaken, right? That shit deep. And I was like, nigga, hell no. Hella gems in that one too. So that was the first one I got into. You had Black Flag, and that the DLC version of it. Shit, now I want to play Assassin's Creed, man. I'm telling you, hey. Far Cry 4, 5, and 6 was real deal. Somebody told me that I'm gonna have to go back and play them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and play them because I ain't never played that one. I heard about it, but I ain't never played that one before. Supernatural was definitely crucial about demons, spells, sigils, and everything. I like TV shows like Supernatural, Lucifer, and all that. A Good Place is dope too. If y'all can find this TV show called A Good Place, I found it on Amazon Prime, so it might still be on Amazon Prime if I'm not mistaken. But if y'all can find that one, called A Good Place, it's one of those quirky comedies like The Office and shit. But if you can get past the quirkiness and focus on the gems, it's dope as hell, I'm telling you. Unless you like that quirky comedy shit, you know. After a while, it grew on me. I started laughing at the little corny jokes too. I was like, these niggas silly. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you come across them corny jokes that make you chuckle, these niggas silly as hell. Yeah, I hit them with one of them. Yeah, interesting concept. So yeah, so it's pretty dope. A Good Place was definitely a great one. Yup. Hella gems about the universe on that one, and how they manipulate the system so you could be low vibrational even when you think you're doing a good thing. Like, you, for an example, The Good Place was like people. So A Good Place is based off of like, okay, so it's based off points. Y'all know, when you talk about weighing your heart on, lighter than a feather scale. Okay, so same concept, but like this. So you get points on Earth for living, good and negative, right? If you get negative scores, by the time you pass, at the end, you go to the universe, they weigh up, they count up your tallies, good versus bad that you did on Earth. If you got more good, you'll go to the good place. If it's bad, you'll go to the bad place, right? Boom. So there was one concept where people was getting negative scores for things that they didn't know they was doing. For an example, like they would go to the grocery store and think that all they doing is buying an apple or a tomato. But because that apple or tomato was picked, or, a war or something happened and bloodshed just to get it over here, you are contributing to genocide, right? So that is a bad mark, but that is something that folks don't know. So they was like, damn, how are people gonna get a bad mark for stuff that they don't know type shit? Shit seemed kind of rigged. When did it get rigged? That's, what I'm saying? It gets like that. But my favorite part about it, I hate to tell y'all this, but I hope I'm encouraging you to go read it because it is interesting. The funny part about that is The Good Place is actually the bad place, and the bad place is actually the good place. That was the craziest plot twist. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Oh shit. People think heaven may be the place to go, but what if it may not be the place to go because your concept of heaven is what they told you? I was like, oh shit. So the good place was actually the bad place, and the bad place is actually a good place. So that shit, I was like, damn, that shit crazy. That shit blew my mind, but it was dope. And then it made me start looking at it a way, how kind of like biblically, right? When they was like, the demon devil always come as an angel of light. So if he come as an angel of light, why wouldn't hell look like heaven? You know what I'm saying? Like, it started making me think like that. Like, if he will come as the angel of light to manipulate you, wouldn't hell look like heaven to further manipulate you? Like, peep game. So I was like, damn, that shit just took me to a whole nother thinking. But that's some agnostic stuff though. Like, when you get into agnostic texts, agnostic Christianity and Judaism and just agnosticness, that's what you start dabbling into a little bit. And I was like, oh shit. But remember, Hollywood always put the truth in your face. They always put the truth in your face. Like the movie Lucifer. Totally different than what people thought it was about. Right? As above, so below, as within, so without. Facts. I just did a video on the Black Paul Revere. I know it's off topic, but boy, it is interesting. Yeah, Paul Revere gets real interesting. Hey, I'm going to tell you what makes it even more interesting, Crimson Chin, if you're still in here. Paul Revere was an improved Order of the Red Man, too. I shit you. No lies. He was an improved Order of the Red Man. And we know that the improved Order of the Red Man are pretendians, people who pretend to be Indians. But it was mainly Europeans. Right? Remember, YT only means European. It don't literally means YT skin in those times. It just means people from Europe. And remember, Europeans paid $5 to be Indians. That go for black and white. So that shit crazy, yeah. Lucifer means the light bearer and is the morning star, just like Jesus. They one and the same, just like Buddha and Krishna. And TV heaven is a delusion. They don't remember bad. The Elysian field Greek myth. Oh yeah, Dion. Right. The Fields Greek myth. And Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno too. And inside Lucifer, it's dope because there's an episode in Lucifer. If y'all can find it, go watch it. I think it should still be on Netflix if they haven't removed it, or Amazon Prime if y'all got it. But there's a part in Lucifer when he goes to hell, because somebody is in hell. So he goes into hell, right? And he told him that hell is a state of mind. You can leave at any time. The doors is always open. And dude was like, what? He was like, yep. And he walked out the door. And he left hell. He was like, it's a state of mind. Consciousness. You can always leave. The door is open. Hell is about you tormenting yourself. Once you stop tormenting yourself, you leave hell. So yeah, man, hey, that TV show is pretty dope.